Hey, it's another great day at the Solomon Trading Institute. Hey, listen, if you want to know more information about what we do and how we do it, we're actually helping and positioning people so that they can actually now pass evaluations for prop firms so that they can have the opportunity to trade other people's money. And it's a wonderful thing that we're able to be positioned in such a place. Now, here's the thing. We have to make sure that we completely understand the fact that it's not necessarily an automatic thing that you make money. And so because of that, what happens is that the government requires that a disclaimer be given. And so we have to make sure that we do that. So here's the disclaimer. The disclaimer is this, is that trading is risky and trading futures involves risk. See at the bottom, trading commodities, futures, options, CFDs, spread betting, and foreign exchange involves high risk and can cause you a complete loss of your funds. Now, and what we say to that is that the reason we have an education is so that that won't happen potentially, right? So this is what we do, and this is what all of our students from 14, 15 different states, 3 different countries, this is what they do. You looked at the testimonial. So anytime you go into any endeavor and you do not know what you're doing, well, of course, there is a potential to, run into some problems, if you will. So it's critical that you understand that. Now, so the education is what we do and the education is what we give. All right. So here's the thing. Wealth is a choice, and everybody does not choose to be wealthy. Some people, as long as they have enough money for themselves, that's good, for them. But there are some of us who want to be a blessing to our children, our children's children, and then other people's children. So this will allow you to afford you the opportunity to do such a thing. Now we have a live trade education room that we actually go into every single day. So it's important that you understand and you recognize that. So as you matriculate through the process, the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior levels, you would then go into what we call our live tech education room. And what we do in there is we look at the rules and watch things happen and watch, trades form in real time. And we're in that together. So today, Monday, April the 10th, 2023, there was $295 per contract potential in that room today based on what we like to call our highest probability trades. And so again, some people are not just trading one contract, but that's what it was per contract. Easter Monday, that's what they used to call it when I was a kid. I don't know what they call it now, maybe just Monday. But let's look at the first trade. So the first trade opportunity triggered around about 8:45. I think I took this trade live in the actual trade room. And so I think a couple of more people, did as well. I think at least from New Jersey did. I think Curtis from Birmingham did as well. So I'm not sure who else took this trade, but this is the first one that triggered into the room. All right, and then we came to this one. And so this one came during our dinner time, is what we call it, 13:53. That's 1:53. And so this trade, presented itself at the highest probability time. That's what that fuzzy background means, that this was the highest probability in terms of opportunities that the market gave on today. And as I always talk about, everybody's not always trading one contract. So if you would trade 10 contracts, that's $2,900. You got it. So here's the thing about it. You trade once you become familiar with what we do. So what do? We help you define, we help you determine, and we help you reduce risk. That's what we do. We help you define the risk, we help you determine the risk, and we help you reduce the risk. How do we do that? By providing a world-class education. So you do not go to the market ignorant at all. So you know exactly what's going on and why things are happening the way they're happening as well. And so what we do is we help you to know the risk so that you can know the reward. Now there's no such thing as no risk, because if you don't take any risk, then there's of course no reward. And what happens is that the people who take risk become the boss, and the people who don't take risks, they become the workers. Now, there's nothing wrong with working. I enjoyed teaching school when I did it because it was serving a greater purpose. But if it's no longer serving a greater purpose by passion or something like that, then you should, look to capitalize off what our government allows us to do, and it is to, enter into, what we call trade rooms. So our education is real good. It's real straightforward as well. You have an opportunity to come in, into our environment and kind of be a part of it and kind of learn. And so you can take a small amount of money when you're talking about, the money that's in the market. You can take a small amount of money and make a large amount of money. So potentially. So here's what I'm offering. What I'm offering you is an opportunity to come in and be a part of what we do. And so that you can learn and that you can, benefit from it. So what do we have for you? We have daily Q&A sessions. This is every single day, right? So it's more than a trade room because this is not even the trading room. This is the Q&A. This is where you learn. This is where you ask questions and get questions answered, and then you put in your charts and you get them broken down, things of that nature, right? And so that's how learning really takes place during a good Q&A session where there's no market involved, okay? So many people have what they call a trade room, and you're trying to watch the market and you're trying to trade and you're trying to ask questions, and the facilitator is trying to answer your question while somebody else has a question. Oh, by the way, the market is going on at the same time. No. We don't do that. We don't do that. No, these are standalone opportunities in our daily Q&A session. We provide for you a software that gives you statistical absolutes, shall I say, so that you can understand what you're doing. And it also helps put the market into the different phases, the different stages, the different cycles, things of that nature, so that you know exactly what's going on, kind of help you identify divergence, cumulative delta, things of that nature, that any good trading system will have as a part of it. Okay, and then the strategy. So how do we approach the market? We approach the market the same way every single time, every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year. It's the same thing. We've been doing this for a while now. And then the support. And I think this is second to none. I think if you would to give an interview of all of our clients and students and now friends, they'll tell you that one of the things that our claim to fame is the support. Like, yeah, so you get the support. So many times people, want to get into this and they endeavor to learn it and try it and things of that nature, but they get bogged down, get caught up, and it's not hard to get turned around and twisted up in markets because that's the design, that's the complex design of it, right? But what we do is we help you understand. We help you understand exactly what it is that you're looking at so you can know what you're looking for. And our strategy teaches you that, what you're looking for, and we help you know what you're looking at. I know that's in a sentence with a preposition, and that's not proper, grammar, but it's helping me say what I want to say. So we help you know what you're looking at. And then we teach you in the strategy what to look for because you know what you're looking at. All right. So then we have coaches, we have people who have pledged their time, their talents, their abilities, their skill set, their energy to help you. And so people are willing to help you, all the time. And then most importantly, success, because that's why we're doing this. We all have high regard for one another. But we will go to the family reunion if we wanted to just, smooch and love on one another. We're involved in this endeavor to collectively position ourselves in a way whereby we can experience what our United States government allows us to experience, and that is the opportunity to engage and to participate knowledgeably and intelligently in money market education. So today is April the 10th, 2023. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. We're back to work. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And always remember, it is the will of God that you prosper.